We're back for another edition of the TCWN post-race show. Burt Myers is your winner. Danny Bowman, Brandon Ward, Chris Fleming, James Savali, Brian Lawson, Dan Speeney, Daniel Beeson, Junior Snow, and Tim Brown rounds out your top 10. And Burt Myers, he asks you to.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.
This is Burt Myers.
And this is Brandon Ward.
You're watching the TCWN post-race show.
And what's up, best racing channel in the world? Welcome back to another edition of the TCWN post-race show here for the Fox 8 WGHP 100 lap modified race. Before we get into it, though, I did check earlier, just a few minutes ago, actually. 80.7% of you guys are unsubscribed to this channel. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, do hit that red subscribe button for me. It does big things for me and helps the statistics be better than this. 80% not subscribed, that is not good. Modified racing, man, all over the South. We got to cover Smart Modified Tour, powered by Pace-O-Matic, and here at Bowman Gray Stadium. But anyway, that's about enough talk and housekeeping stuff for right now. I will encourage you to watch till the end of the video for all the rest of the housekeeping stuff that we have to cover over there, so that way we can go ahead and get these results out of the way. But anyway, hopefully kind of a shorter edition of the TCW post-race show today, because if you know, Bowman Gray only ran 3 races before the rains came. So hopefully a little bit shorter of a edition here of the TCW post-race show. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. The Fox 8 WGHP 100, the results were like this. John Holloman, the 4th, gets the victory over Chris Fleming, the showstopper. He is second over the 10-time champ Burt Myers there. Danny Bowman in 4th, and then it's Brandon Ward, Jason Myers, Lee Jeffries, Luke Fleming. Welcome back to the Madhouse. Luke in the number 13 car that Jordan was driving earlier in the year. And then let's see, Kyle Southern, I believe he is 9th. Yes, the 9 car is 9th. And then rounding up top 10 is the Rocket, Tim Brown, the 12th time champion at the Madhouse. So if we go ahead and get into their point standings, Burt Myers finally extends his lead a little bit. He extends it by 4 points, so now he is up he's up by 20 points over Brandon Ward. I'll get it out in a minute. Second place, Brandon Ward, the defending champion. And then in third place, behind by 28 points, is the showstopper Chris Fleming there in third. And then, as you can see there, the 12-time champion, the Rocket, Tim Brown, he is there in fourth. He is behind by 58 points. And then, as you can see, if we go down the rest of the field, fifth place, Jason Myers, then it's Lee Jeffries, Randy Butner, Mike Speeney. The real deal, Riley Neal, is 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is the number 9 car of Kyle Southern there in 10th for the Brass Golf Cars Modifieds point standings. Now, as we head into the McDowell Heating and Air Sportsman Division, they only ran 1 race to their usual 2 races that they usually run, the 2020s, of course. So let's go ahead and just get into it. The only race for the McDowell Heating and Air Sportsman Division, here we go. Zach Orr, he takes the victory home over the defending champion Chase Robertson. He is followed by Sterling Clemens, SNR's man, Sterling Clemens, Tommy Neal, the Tiger Tommy Neal, and Donkey Strong Justin Taylor. The 2015 Sportsman champ Zach Clifton is 6th. Michael Adams is in 7th. Kurt Sheets there in 8th. 9th place is the kid, the teenager, 17-year-old Connor Branch. And then rounding out the top 10 is Chase Lewis in the number 11 car. There in the top, rounds out the top 10. Now, if we go ahead and get into their point standings, actually you saw Zach Orr took the win, so he is still your point leader over the defending champion Chase Robertson. He extends the lead. He is now up by 4 points over the defending champion Chase Robertson. And then you got third place Sterling Clemens there. He is behind by 48 points. Is Sterling Clemens there behind Zach Orr. And then in fourth place you have the 17-year-old Connor Branch in 4th. And he is behind by 75 points is the 17-year-old Connor Branch. And then we go down the rest of the field. Michael Adams, Donkey Strong Justin Taylor, Braden Mills, the Tiger Tommy Neal, 3-time champ. Kurt Sheets is 9th, and rounding out the top 10 in points is the number 22 of Wesley Thompson there in 10th, rounding out the top 10. Now let's head over to the QRC Refrigeration Street Stock Division. Andy Southern, he took the win home over Brad Lewis. And you can see Nick Wall in 3rd. And as you see there in 4th place, it's the K-Train, Kevin Gilbert. And by the way, thank you for the shout-out, Kevin. K-Train there last week on Facebook. Appreciate it. And then it's round out top 5 is the the points leader, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. Christian Joyce, he's there in 5th. And then Craig Hartless there in 6th. Cody Gum, 7th. Donnie Martin is in 8th. Let's see, 9th place is Wes Glasgow, and Jordan Atkins rounds out the top 10 for the QRC Refrigeration Street Stock Division. Their 20-lapper. Now we'll go ahead and get into their point standings. Christian Joyce, like I said, is still the point leader. He's still up by a ton over Brad Lewis. The deficit comes to 32 points. Is the deficit by between Christian Joyce and Brad Lewis. Bad Brad Lewis on the radio. Anyway, if you get that reference from the Madhouse series, good for you, Brad on radio. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going. 3rd place, Andy Southern, the winning man. He's been winning a ton, but he's still 3rd to point somehow. I don't understand that. But anyway, so let's see. He's behind by 42 points. Is Andy Southern there in 3rd, and as you can see him right there. There he is in 4th place. The K-Train, Kevin Gilbert. He's there in 4th. But he is a lot of points behind Christian Joyce. In fact, he's 58 points behind, I believe. Yeah, 58 points behind the leader, Christian Joyce, is the K-Train, Kevin Gilbert, there in 4th. All right, and then 5th place, Nick Wall, Craig Hartless there in 6th, Emily Lewis there in 7th, Cody Gum there in 8th, Wes Glasgow is in 9th, and Jordan Atkins rounds up the top 10 for the QRC Refrigeration Street Stock Division points. I'll get it out there in a minute. So that does it for all the racing concerned. The Q104.1 Stadium Stock Series did not run any races because of the rain. But I do want to give a refresher to all of you who couldn't quite remember how the points are laid out for the Q104.1 Stadium Stock Division point standings. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Like I said last week, AJ Sanders is still your leader. He's pretty much clinched the championship at this point. He has got a 62-point lead over Show Me the Money Chuck Wall for 2nd place. And then in 3rd place, we see a tie between Tyler McDonald and Connor Keaton there for 3rd, and they are behind by 70 points is the deficit for a tie for 3rd place with Tyler McDonald and Connor Keaton. So AJ Sanders pretty much has the 2024 Q104.1 Stadium Stock Division points standings championship locked up. But if we go down the rest of the field, we got Brad Michalowski in 5th. We got Grayson Keaton there in 6th. Carson Reed 7th. Austin Cates 8th. And then 9th place is Austin Long. And rounding out the top 10 is the number 44 of Blaze Sanders there in 10th. So that pretty much does it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode of the TCWN post-race show. If we take a look at the rest of the Bowman Gray Stadium schedule, it's not very much, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, August 10th, we have the Ortega Twin Modified 50s. The next week, August 17th, is the 2025 Lap Modified Races, the final TCWN broadcast of the 2024 season. That will be August 17th. And then the season finale, August 24th, is the Ag South Farm Credit 150. As you can see, there are 40-lap sportsman race to settle that point standings between Zach Ward and Chase Robertson. I'll get it out in a minute. Also, double points, as usual, for the season finale. They usually always have double points for the Ag South Farm Credit 150. Used to be the Carolina Farm Credit 150, but I guess Ag South bought them out. So we are now treated to Ag South Farm Credit 150 for the season finale for Bowman Gray Stadium. So that pretty much does it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode of the TCWN Post-Race Show. Be back next week for the TCWN Post-Race Show for the Ortega Modified 2025s, or 2050s, I'm sorry. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do that. 80% of you guys are unsubscribed, so please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, for sure. Don't forget to go check out SNR Vlogs. Karan did not make it out to the Bowman Gray Stadium this week. He actually he got a free pit pass to go to North Wilkesboro Speedway for the Z-Max Cars Tour race there. So I've been talking to him several times here today, and he said he's got a lot of footage. So be expecting a long vlog over there at SNR Vlogs here this week. So go subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. Of course, I won't be in it because I was at Bowman Gray. So, but yeah, that's about all for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to think. It seemed like there may have been something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what I was going to say. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll remember it, though, when I'm editing this video, and I'm going to hate myself. But anyway, don't do whatever you do these videos, guys. Like them, share them, as you can see on the little thing on my face, wherever I put it here for this video. Go like it, share it, Subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you haven't already. God bless. He loves all y'all. Hope y'all went to church today. The 10th time Bowman Gray Stadium Modified Champion, and maybe even coming up the 11th time Bowman Gray Stadium Champion. I don't know. Knock on wood. Let me be knocking on wood so I don't jinx him. As you can see, I'm, Anyway, do whatever you do to him. Burt Myers, he asked you to.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.